Hello, what's up my friends? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a FIFA 23 Ultimate Team video. We're going to be starting a brand new account here on FIFA 23 on the web app. And I want to show you basically my starter packs, building my first team, and some like best practices for what you can do on the web app whilst there's no FIFA points involved, or there's no actual playing the game because we don't have the full version of it just yet. We just have the web app. So if you do enjoy, do me a favor and smash the thumbs up button. If you found this useful, hit the thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you are brand new to the channel and you've just found this randomly, make sure you subscribe, because we've got the whole Road to Glory series coming up real soon. This is not the RTG, okay? This is just my PlayStation account. I normally play the RTG on Xbox. And I wanted to show you essentially what we do from the start here. So, firstly, choose your starter nation. I recommend France, Brazil, Argentina, because you get a few good players from those nations. And then as you go through, the very first thing it does is ask you to select a lone player. So just so you know, you can back out of your selection if you don't like what you potentially are getting and choose a different one. Like as you will have seen there, I went through a couple of them and ended up decided to take like a Ferland Mendy, who was there from when I selected to exchange a player off the bench. So it just gives me like a Real Madrid, French, decent like lone player for a couple of games. I've chosen my kits, I've chosen my badge, and we're here, we're started. Now, I'm pretty sure you can only really get on the web app if you've had an account before. So everyone, I guess, that goes on the web app at this point will probably have these return packs. So we're going to be roughly in the same boat here, I think. I've taken Vinicius as the lone player option there because, again, we'd get some chemistry towards linking with Ferland Mendy being both Real Madrid, and that's going to be quite pivotal for my first sort of starter squad, because I might take advantage and use those loans and just get them out of the way, get them used, and it will help me out, and I don't have to worry about buying a left back or a left wing for the first like 3 to 5 games of me playing. So we're going to head into our welcome backpacks. Now you can see some of the players that we're getting here. It's odd to me. I don't know if these are normally tradable, but they are on the web app. It seems that my welcome back stuff is tradable, so that's brilliant. What I would recommend to you is stick all your players in the club and all of your useful position modifiers and contracts and stuff like that you think you might need, and then discard any of the like vanity items that you think I don't really care about right now, because it's just free coins really. You know, a lot of those vanity items and kits and stuff will discard for like 270, 485 coins, and that is going to really help you on your way as you start this game. So that's exactly what I did right here. And then once you've sort of opened all of your return packs, your welcome back packs, you can then go through your club and decide what, you know, did you get enough players from a certain league or nation that you maybe want to then just build your first starter squad around them. You know, I'm clearly going to go down sort of like a little bit of the La Liga route, because I've taken a lone Mendy, I've taken a lone Vinicius, and we'll probably pack a couple of La Liga players along the way here. Now, I have seen quite a lot of people get quite a lot of good stuff from these welcome back packs. So if you are lucky enough to get something absolutely amazing, my recommendation would be to just not sell it just yet, unless you are some sort of trading wizard that, you know, if you pack a Messi and you could sell him right now, it's not going to go for anywhere near as what it will do when the console version is out. People are spending FIFA points, that market will just rise. So unless you think, oh, that 100k I can get for Messi right now, I could make fortunes off of it, or you could just wait, keep him in your club, and when the console version is out and everyone's spending their FIFA points, you'll probably sell him for 3 or 4 or 5 times that a little bit down the line. So I know this is normally the time of year where the comment section and the replies on Twitter and stuff are, oh, I packed this player, should I keep, should I sell? I'm not a great like trader on this game, but yeah, I mean, some of those bigger players that you think normally, it seems a bit cheap for me to sell them right now. Well, it probably is. But then again, I think I end up buying this preview pack in just a little while. You won't see it. But essentially, some of those sort of like pacey French centre-backs, players for good teams that are going to get good chemistry links, sell for a lot more than they would in a week's time when the FIFA point people are on and spamming the market and loads of packs are being opened. And a Kalulu, who's quite low rated from AC Milan, there might be so many more of him on the game that his price will come down and, you know, maybe sell that sort of player right now. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? If there are any trading experts in the comments, let me know down below. So, the next thing I do is head on into the starter SBCs. Now, people are moaning that SBCs are more complex this year because of the new chemistry system and the chemistry points and dots or whatever you want to call them. My advice would be to try not to use your position modifiers to change a CDM to CM like what I've done here, but actually have a little search on the market, because you might be able to buy a player for 200 coins, a bronze player for 200 coins that fits that spot in your squad. You don't have to worry about loyalty anymore, but if you're thinking about changing from a CDM to a CM on a position card that actually sells for a couple of thousand coins right now, have a look on the market, see if you can buy that Saudi CM for less coins than it would be to buy yourself a position modified, or to actually buy the position modifier. So that's my slight recommendation when it comes to the SBCs. Now, you will get some bronze packs from this, I think untradeable, so they just give you more fodder towards more of the Foundations SBCs, which is quite cool. It's fine. It helps along the way, and then every now and again, you'll get a little gold pack for completing a section or whatever it may be. So, the next thing I do after that is I've probably got a few thousand coins in the bank after I discarded some of those items from my reward packs for coming back onto the game. I'm going to head into the bronze pack section, and I'm going to start buying bronze packs for 750 coins. Now, with that, I am going to attempt to sell the bronze players for as much as I possibly can. It's worth noting that players of a good nation or league, or a well-known nation or league, in centre-back and centre-mid, non-rare bronzes specifically, sell for quite a bit, because there is one of those Foundation SBCs that requires you to have players from the same club. So a lot of the time, people try and do a Foundations SBC from what they've got in their club. They realise, oh, I haven't got a centre-back and a centre-mid from the same club from my starter packs. I need to hit the market, and that's where you charge them 1,000 coins for the centre-mid that they need. So bronze pack method is extremely useful at this stage of the game. A lot of people know about it now. It was very useful in the first couple of hours of the web app, but then a day or so later, it becomes a little bit less useful because more people know about it. More people know to do the bronze pack method, and with that comes like more saturation on the market and less profits to be made. But you can still make a few hundred coins every now and again from certain players. So I've also went ahead and listed up all of my golds that I had in my club that I didn't think I was going to want or use in my starter squad, so that I could again free up some funds to actually build a starter team with. And as you can see, I mean, I can hardly see it because it's so tiny on my screen. I'm up to either 11,000 or 18,000. I can't see. It's literally so small. I don't know why the web app, right, fills up an entire screen, but then all the items are tiny. All of the text is tiny. Is there a way I can make that bigger? Or am I just an old man that needs to just, yeah, I don't know, get better vision or something? Either way, when it comes to it, for some reason, you can store 100 things on the transfer list, but you can only list 30 of them at a time. So I focused on my golds to begin with. The golds that didn't sell after a couple of listings, I started discarding them because I just wanted the coins. And the bronzes, I'll list them, try and get good money for them. If they don't sell for that, I'll sell them for a little bit lower, recycle them on the market a couple of times until we're basically at their minimum price. And then any that don't sell after like 5 times of listing them, they can go back in the club for now. I'm not going to go ahead and discard a bunch of non-rare bronzes. But we're up to a decent amount of coins after selling some stuff overnight, coming back to the game, and there's more to relist here. I can simply, you know, if I've got nothing to do, I might as well relist those guys for another hour before sticking them back in the club. Who knows? Different times of the day, different certain players become more valuable for some reason. So yeah, it's worth trying listing those up at different times of the day to see if you can get a hit on anything. So we're now into the point where I'm going to build my starter squad. Now, there was a point where I took a Mendy, a Valverde, and a Vinicius Jr. as loan items. Now, I'm going to stick them into my starter squad because they are 3 players that I can't afford, but will be very beneficial to me in the first few games of Ultimate Team if I'm going online or something. And I don't have to worry for the first 3 to 5 games about buying a left winger or whatever. You know, I can figure that out once I've earned some match coins, but I'll just use that Vinicius. I'm not going to be that guy that saves that lone Vinicius to try and bring on in the weekend league in like 4 weeks time. I'd rather just use him now when I'm a bit short of coins. It lets me, instead of having nearly 30,000 coins to spend on 11 players, I've got that now to spend on 8 players because I've got 3 loanees in the club. And with the way that once I get on the game, I'll get some like coin boosts and stuff. And once I'm playing some games, I'll earn the coins, then buy those extra players once I run out of contract on my loans. So that's how I'm looking at it anyway. I also had a Fernando, so I just put him in CDM because I packed him in my welcome backpacks. And now's the time for me to start looking around at some players that are over 80 rated, probably under 84 rated, that are a decent-ish price. You know, I'm buying some fairly like in-demand players. I'm buying Araujo, I'm buying Sergi Dada, or Dada, however you pronounce his name, Jesus Navas, you know, players that people know of, you know, with a bit of pace, with some half-decent stats on this game, because they're not too expensive, and they are particularly usable, I would say, for the start of this game. Now, I was having a little look on FootWiz to see what centre-back I needed to go out and buy. It turns out I recognised that I had a left-back in my club, and it said that he had a secondary position as a centre-back. So I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him in there. It's an 80-pace centre-back alongside my Araujo. So, pretty good. I'll use him for now. I applied my position modifier to him, and we've got ourselves a centre-back without going out onto the market. Picked myself up a half-decent keeper. I was and ahhing about whether or not I was going to buy Rodrigo for a few thousand coins more than Asensio, who is a higher rated card, less desirable but less expensive. And I decided that I wanted a couple of marquee players for my squad. So that would be Memphis Depay, bought him for 7,000 coins or so. Rodrigo, again, that sort of price. I'm left with under 10,000 coins, but over 5,000 coins. So if I do run out of loans, I can buy a couple of sort of very cheap players to fill those spots. But essentially what we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is a very usable starter team, literally just from going on the web app, opening your reward packs, selling stuff on, discarding stuff, doing some bronze pack method, doing the opening SBC, and going on the market and picking up the players that you want. If you wanted to, you could spend that 30k that I got up to on one player that you think is going to rise when the game comes out. That's also a very good idea. I can't use this squad at present, can I? So by the time the game comes out, maybe some of these players will drop, but at least I have a squad that I can get stuck into games as soon as the game drops. I'm quite excited to do so. But like I said, that's not the road to glory. I will be focusing on doing the road to glory, and I'll start that when the console game drops, and we'll do essentially a similar type of thing, but we can add some gameplay in there as well just to improve our coins and stuff. So we might be able to build a similar, if not maybe a slightly better team within that first hour or two of playing the game. Looking forward to bringing that to you in the next few days once we can actually get on the console with a copy of the game. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for more FIFA 23 content here on the channel. My voice is wrecked. My voice is gone. I apologize for that, but I'm going to go ahead and rest it now, and I'll be back with you for some more FIFA 23 content over the next couple of days, and then the RTG will begin next week. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, did you find this video useful? If you did, smash a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and come and follow me on social media. Those links are down below. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.